It's Dalton, and today we are back with the, Academy Award winning series, globally renowned series, high accolades, where I'm showing you some of my firearms, folks. Been quite a while since, we done one of these videos. I'm going to show you a few guns, folks. And they're all pretty cool. All of them different from each other, Just like the world around us. Everything's different, but that's what makes it all the same and stuff, I got me a Diet Pepsi, folks. Due to the simple fact that, it's hot where I live. And also I was pretty thirsty, so I thought, might as well get you, a nice soda. Folks, ain't gonna go too in-depth on this video. Just gonna be showing you some, like we used to do. But then, if some of you may know, I also got videos where we focus on one gun and talk about it. But in this one, well, you'll see, folks. Now, before we get started, I'll tell you, YouTube ain't the same as it was, when I started in 2013. Now they're all kind of real uptight about the stuff you put on there. And so that's part of the reason why we don't do too many of them gun videos anymore. Without further ado, folks, let's bring you the first firearm of the day. Drum roll, please. It is a double-barreled shotgun, folks. Hopefully you can still hear me decent enough. That has got some length to it, folks. It ain't no joke. When you're looking down that barrel, you may as well be staring down into it, the future or eternity, because it goes on for so long. This gun is by the Right Arms Company. And, it is a double barrel 12 gauge shotgun. Now, the hammers on this son of a gun are on the outside, as you may see here. You pull them back to fire, your shot shells out of this beautiful masterpiece. Now, this is a pretty traditional gun, as are most of them that I show, for these videos. Ain't got too many modern ones. But hey, I'll tell you, guns is expensive, and all them new ones, well, some of them get real expensive. And it ain't really worth the price unless you're unless you're that guy from maybe your Max Payne or something from the video games. So the cool feature about this shotgun is that the barrel is made with Damascus steel. So that is twisted steel. And you may not see it, but you can tell in the grooves of the gun. On the barrel, it's got sort of these lines where you can see that twisted steel, folks. It says on the top of the barrels, Fine Twist Belgium. Now, we'll give you a sort of a show here. We'll take our time. We'll do a 360 360-degree spin. Okay. Long barrel, look at that. Holy crap, where does it end? Now the thing about this is that it's such an older gun that you ain't supposed to use modern rounds in it because they're liable to blow up, folks. You gotta use black powder in this son of a gun. I don't really know how long the barrel is, but I suppose we might be able to measure it here. I spot me a tape measure here. Let's check it out, folks. Well, let's say it's just about a 30-inch barrel, folks. And holy crap. Is it ever, pretty cool firearm, folks. I like the look of it, the feel of it, and it's kind of cool that it's like traditional and like an older gun. Beautiful. Folks, hopefully everyone's doing real well out there. On this globe that keeps spinning round and round the sun. Let us show you our next featured firearm in this 3 million viewed video. And a record number video. So, I want to keep it a surprise till I show it. Folks, this here is a 22 pistol. Look at the size of that thing. My hand sort of swallows it whole. This is by the company Taurus, and it is made in the US of A. And folks, this sucker takes 22 long rounds. Nice little gun, folks. Now, see that? That's pretty cool. That'll come up. But also, this thing has got a magazine, but I like to call it a clip. Some of you may get that reference if you've seen them earlier gun videos. Let's get it in focus, folks. If it's focusing on that, I ain't sure. I think it ain't. There we go. This thing, I believe this takes 7 rounds in this sucker. But as always, and I forgot to mention in this video, these guns ain't loaded, folks. Me and my safety team of the 50 people, that I've got on staff, since I'm sort of like a millionaire YouTube channel, we properly investigate each and every firearm before we make these professional showing videos, and none of them have no bullets inside of them. And this one ain't no exception to the rule. This thing ain't got nothing in it. But it could, but it don't. Folks, very cool, very small. Fits in a small place. If I was fighting zombies or something, I'm just listen, stop eating people, okay? That ain't nice. It's illegal too, so if you don't mind, stop it. If I was in one of them zombie video games, Resident Evil. You know, that'd be pretty scary, but pretty cool, I guess. When I was little, I used to have dreams about being, like a zombie fighter. And I bet you it'd be a lot scarier in real life than in a dream, folks. Yes, this is a fine firearm if you asked me. Nothing too flashy, but I like the color. It's got some beautiful wood grips on it. They almost remind me of a cherry red. Yes, absolutely, folks. Absolutely. Now, I ain't got my headphones in to hear what sounds this thing is producing. But, see if we can't do some tapping on this. And hopefully that ain't too loud on the ears. Not the rears, I said the ears. One time I was, talking to my grandpa, and I said, my ear hurts. He said, your ear hurts. I said, no, my ear hurts. He said, oh, I thought you said your rear. Thought you fell on your arse. But no, it was my ear, folks. Small holster for this. Concealed carry holster, folks. Nothing too flashy, but, gets the job done. Folks, I feel like sometimes I tend to rush through my videos. And being that this is an ASMR channel, I suppose that ain't necessary. But I think that's the brain I've got. It's like hurry it up or something like that. But there's a counterintuitive to the ASMR. We're here to breathe in through the nose for 4 seconds and out through the mouth for 4 seconds. I knew this guy who was doing construction, and he said, they had some lady who was an aerobics instructor who would come and teach you guys how to namaste and settle down, sort of real peaceful. What do you got? Meditation and stuff. Folks, we got one more firearm to show you. And I know you're upset that the video is almost over. But hey, what can you do? This here is a squirt gun, folks. Brought to you by, the squirt gun company from the dollar store. That there is a 357 Magnum. It has got rubber grips, and it is brought to you by the Charter Arms Corporation of Stratford, Connecticut. Now the color is something to be reckoned with, folks. Check it out. Black on black with rubber grips, folks. Very cool if you asked me. Now, this thing takes 5 sensitive, folks. This ain't like a run-of-the-mill pistol. It is the real deal. You know, a little more powerful. Them grips fit my hand pretty well. You know, if you see, nothing compared to that there 22 pistol. Let's check the comparison, folks. Compare and contrast, folks. Pretty cool. You know, you see them video games where people are holding two guns at once. They call that dual wielding. And I believe them cowboys like to do that quite a bit. But it's a little impractical, I believe, you know. But folks, the way I look at these things is like, you know, you be careful, you check them. As I said, these have all been inspected by a team of 50 people who are safety qualified. And you know, there ain't no bullets in none of these guns, folks. And I believe that is very important to be safe with the firearms. And I've said that before. You know, before I was allowed to, you know, hold a gun or even have a gun or be around them, I had to get taught all the important safety essentials. You know, do not point at anybody, including yourself. Check it when in doubt. Check the gun. Always check. You know, don't be like sort of goofy and like waving it around or like going around talking about it and stuff. Just sort of like, in other words, sort of like be cool, you know. Be cool about it. This is real life. It ain't them Matrix movies, folks. You gotta be careful. You know, just like with your car that you're driving, folks. You know, it's a responsibility and stuff like that. Now, I like to have fun and joke around and have a good old time with my life, folks, and make others feel, you know, laugh and feel good and stuff. That was part of the reason why I started these videos, was like to, you know, I don't know, to make people laugh and stuff, even though usually people make these to relax. I kind of was like, you know, that'd be funny to be saying funny stuff and being a goofball. Because I ain't see too many people do that in these videos. A lot of people are real like, hello, I hope you are all doing well right now. And they're real serious. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? You know? But that's okay, I suppose. But that ain't who I am, folks. Be true to yourself, okay? Be safe. Be careful. Be true to yourself. And sort of like be a good person. If you know, there's enough assholes in the world. You know, everyone's got one, but you know, there's a few people that are that, you know, and I ain't trying to be nothing like that. Folks, I believe we have arrived at the very end of this particular video. diet sodas, folks. Just 'cause it's diet don't mean it's good for you, you know. All that bull crap. Anyway, folks, it's gonna be Dalton out. And I don't think I forgot too much about what I wanted to say about these. You know, I ain't going in depth on these, like I said. Just a quick skim over. Well, like I said, it's gonna be Dalton out. And we'll see all you folks for the next video.